Now the next technique to create this part with less steps and less time is the method of projection sketches. Now what are projection sketches? Projection sketches are those sketches which are created by taking the reference of a master sketch. The master sketch contains all the original dimensions. Then loop by loop we can select the different portions in the master sketch to create the projection sketches as per our requirement. Always remember, when we are using the technique of one by one feature creation as we have done in the previous session, then we have to remember that each and every sketch should be closed. For example, if we see this sketch, then in this sketch all the entities should resemble a closed loop. For example, I will delete the pocket 1 and pocket 2 features. Now for example, if I go to sketch 1, now let us say if I create a line over this particular line. In this condition, my sketch has become a intersecting loop sketch, meaning this line is getting interfered with this top line and this horizontal line. In this condition, if I exit, I will get an error like this. The specified profile contains several open contours. Again, I will undo the changes. The next error is, for example, if the sketch has broken loops, meaning, for example, let us say the sketch is like this. Here we don't have a line, or for example, if I draw a line like this, but here I have not maintained coincidence between these 2 points. So this is a broken end. In this condition also I will get a error like this. So always remember, these are the 2 common mistakes which generally comes when we model our part. Again I will delete pad 1. Now what is a master sketch? A master sketch is a sketch representing any view of the model which comprises of maximum features of that particular part. For example, for this particular case, we can take this particular sketch as the master sketch. Here I can draw the outer profile, the profiles for the inner holes, and the profile for this side cut also. The master sketch in this particular condition is not necessarily to be closed, open or intersecting, because ultimately in this particular technique we are going to use the loops of the master sketch and not the complete master sketch at the time. So what I will do, I will just make changes to the master sketch. I will draw the line the dimension 40, again I will mirror this line, and then the horizontal line for the side cut. Now this is my master sketch. Now for example, when the master sketch is already selected, means it is getting displayed in orange, and if I directly enter into the pad command, I will get an error like this. So make sure when you have done with the master sketch, you should unselect it by clicking anywhere in the graphics window. Left mouse button we have to click. So now it is unselected, the display is white. Now we can create one by one the projection sketches from this master sketch. So for creating the projection sketch, what I can do, either I can select one by one the planes and then I can create the projections, or I can directly go to the pad command and from here profile oblique surface selection, I can directly select the sketch option. If we are using this particular technique, then this is called as internal sketching. So select sketch, select the front plane. I will start with the outer. So here we have this projection tool, project 3D elements, and now I will select the outer portion. Again we have to keep in mind the projection sketch has to be closed. Exit, mirror extent 60. Next, for creating the cutout, I have to go to pocket, sketch. Again I will select the front plane, and now I will go to projection. I will select the profiles related to the sketch. And now we will trim out the unwanted edges. So this is the profile, exit. So here I will take the option of dimension, mirror extent. So total is 40, so we will input 20 mm, 20. So again what we have learned, for creating this pocket 3 feature, I don't have to create a new sketch. We are just taking the reference from the master sketch. Again for creating the final feature, I will go to pocket, sketch, select this front plane, projection, I will select the outer edges, and then I will trim out the unwanted edges. Exit, mirror extent. The total width is 30, so here we will take 15. So this is the technique, second technique to create the depth is 70, so I will take here 35. So this is the second technique to create this model by using projection sketch. Now again we have a third technique to create the same model by taking the intersection of front and side views or front and top views. Any two views we can take. For that we have an option here called as solid combine. Now either we can take the combination of front and left view or top and left view. So here already I have the sketch for front view. I will create the sketch for the left side view. Solid combine also helps in creating the symmetrical parts in a minimal number of steps and in a short span of time. So again I will delete all the unwanted sketches. Again we will make the changes to the original sketch, because again for solid combine the condition is sketches must be closed. So I will delete the intersecting edges. We have the front view with us. Now for creating the side view, again I will go to sketch. I will select the side plane. Now I will use the profile tool. We will create the particular profile like this. Now again first step we will take is to make these two lines symmetric. So we will select the two lines and then select the center axis, and then here I will select the symmetry condition. Again this line is properly coincidence, no need to edit it, and for the top line we will make it coincidence so that the total height of 80 is maintained. And now here I will create the inner profile like this. And again we will make these two lines symmetric with respect to the central axis. And then I will trim the unwanted edges. So now we have completed with the sketch. I will input the dimensions. This purple color is showing the over constrained sketch, because already I have maintained this line coincidence with this particular point, so no need to give the height. I will give the remaining dimensions. So this is 120, this is 70, and this is 30. Exit. Now we will go to solid combine tool. We will select front view or side view, any profile we can select, front view, and then we will select side view. So now here we can see we have got the output. In this particular area the front profile and the side profile has got the intersection, so we have already got the side cut without creating it separately. Not to mention here I have to create the top cut independently. So in this manner we can use different techniques in CATIA software to create a same model with different approaches, but always remember, as a engineer we have to remember that while working on any industrial project we always have to make sure that we have to follow that approach which gives us the output in a short span of time, so that we can finish our task within the deadline provided by the customer. So thank you for listening. If you have any questions, any queries, any suggestions or feedbacks, you can type in the comment box below. Thank you.